It's funny, eh?
Welcome.
Am I supposed to hear in here?
Of course.
Because I'm not.
Okay, that's not.
Yes.
Okay. Any
Just
game.
making sure.
Everything good? You set?
No. Huh?
That's Kenyan, is it?
No. You
Not
can't
that
read.
being Sheen.
Oh, no.
That's
Well,
unusual.
it's kind of like Arabic writing in English.
So,
Yes.
Iho, episode number
29.
29. Yeah, we're good on that.
29.
Alright.
I had something to read. Welcome his story. Walk in. Hold on. You guys could talk.
You man reading Spotify. All right, episode 29. Welcome, one and all. We are once again here in the season of Carnival. Tired, beat, somewhat distraught, but we're still working it out. It's your boy, Mr. Buzz, alongside Toolman, and we have our lovely, generally, Ram Narain tonight.
Hello.
Introduce yourself to the historians.
Okay, my name is Jan Lee Ramnarain. Everybody calls me Jan. It's a lot easier. I am a carnival costume and clothing designer. I also do styling and production.
Right?
I'm not going to reveal my age.
You don't have to, because we all know your age.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do my voice now? Coming up on.
Ah,
Yeah, I
here
know.
we go.
That's why my voice. I was like, I'm off here. Yeah, for some reason. Never mind. I'm going to.
Where's gonna read that?
It was something
Find
else.
it.
It was a disclaimer. I was trying to do it at the start of every.
All right,
thing I had it
so
written down.
from now on, you can go ahead and read it.
Okay, here we
Yeah,
go. Okay.
right.
Okay. Hee Haw, the only podcast that made toast pop up with a side of affection.
I think you might have to read it for the people in the back there.
Yeah. I did. Whatever. Like I like 52 of them, 50 for the next year. I was trying to do one a little raunchy. I
That's
sat
what we
down
talking
and wrote it down.
I like the concept, though.
Yes, it was something very thing. So what you're saying, your age was now? What is it?
No. Yeah. Cheers.
We're
Happy
not-
New Year.
actually
Happy
have crystal
Carnival
aware.
season.
So you're old enough to drink now? Well, that's what I want to know. It's like child labor because is it child labor kind of
Wait,
age?
honestly, in this life, you think I'm under the age?
You gotta see some of these Spanish girls. They'll be 14 looking like 39.
Am I a Spanish girl?
I don't know. You're very racially. I mean, you could be Dominicana. You could be
You could be
You
Dominican.
could be.
To be
um,
fair.
Your
To be fair.
your tattoos and thing. Your hair curly. I don't know where you are. You're Ram Narain. They probably married for papers for all we know. I don't know. I don't
But
know.
my accent alone, though, I'm not singing.
Hey, you was here since you're 14. You're 16 now. Okay, good for you.
Okay, wow.
Child labor is still a thing. I just
go on,
saw
buddy.
I am
Two years,
Trinidadian.
over 25.
2 years of cultural immersion.
That's what you want to
We
know.
don't really
Over 25.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Don't be frightened.
Yeah, she.
How was your week, brother?
Boy, I don't get food poisoning.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's not. I'm just saying one thing. There's a reason why.
Go ahead. Feel free.
There's
Just
a
read.
reason why
Say it.
certain events is not the events is good.
All right, so
Yeah. It have certain secondary schools. What secondary school you went to?
Holy Faith Convent Penal.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, okay.
okay.
I understand.
You out there,
Oh,
you
you
out
understand the
there,
convent. You understand the
yeah.
convent life and thing. It have certain schools that are like, for some reason, I didn't mesh with.
you know, I so tempted to call names. I think like we need to call
No,
names for
I understand
clarity.
why they had the connotation of calling it that.
Oh, God.
I'm talking about.
I'm right now trying to figure out
No,
what's
you
the
understand,
most...
I can't go on next event for them. Honestly, I can't. I can't do it. I was there. It was
Tell me why.
It was everybody grandmother, and so depending on how old you is, you might have been in it. I'm not sure. But if you're 40, you're looking good for 40. If you're 50, you're looking good for 50.
Okay, none of those ages.
So you're younger than 40.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in age today.
Nah.
Gonna get today.
So, yeah.
She too old for child marriage.
We trying to get to the bottom of this.
She too old for child marriage, but too young.
This fit,
for the pong.
this
Oh,
fit debacle.
Yeah, so now you go there now. So you go to this event. Everybody grandmother there. And when I say grandmother, it had to be. Like, I shocked my mother wasn't there, but my mother outside. And then I thought that I have girls that I know in our...
Everybody look like Mia Motley, dog.
yeah, everybody look like the president.
The Prime Minister of Barbados.
What event is this?
is it was for the you know the bat
Since
cave.
you're
You know the
ringing
bat,
our arms.
no, you're not ringing our arms. You know the bat cave is? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. You know the bat cave is?
No.
Right? You're so angry. Calm down. Calm down. Take a little swing. It's okay.
Hey,
Breathe.
you know
Breathe.
you've never heard of a school called the Bat Cave?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
If you
you're
don't know
already
by
from-
now, we're talking about bishops.
Yeah, we were on Bishop's last night.
It was, I mean, it was a fete.
It was my first fete.
Cooler fete.
It was my first fete ever.
I mean,
No,
but
I went fest before.
what you expected?
Oh.
I expected if you're gonna be old, you're gonna be like, okay, like you are over 35, right?
No.
Younger than 35?
I mean,
I
get to the
it.
point.
No, I get
to
in the
the
age.
point.
I get in the age.
No.
You will reveal all
will not.
today.
I will not.
So yes. So we it had people there that was like, I remember I went to school around the vicinity of Moses Gill. So I look in to see, hey, I ain't see some of my friends in a while, whatever. Ain't seen none of them. But I most likely see their parents. I see these poor individuals, called husbands,
Oh, gosh.
that was there, dragged there against their will. And it's just like, well, I go all your events and thing, Claros. So you might tell
Why would you call him a name?
Let's go all your events, Claros. I might tell, yeah. It's like, is this scene, right? I'm really trying to cut my flick tomorrow when my dogs and them. We want to go down we want to go either one of the,
We go down in the Southland.
we want to go in the Southland and cut we little flick.
I'm from South.
No,
Central.
no. When I say
Central.
south, we not talking about we going down. Anytime we go down south is to go down by Yanani.
It's the Crossy Bukas.
Remember the chutney song? The only time we go down
It's
is
when
to
I
check
go
in.
down by your nanny.
So they look in
Going
the check.
very well.
Yeah, like some of your aunts and thing in the
Yeah.
Spanish and them.
I am not Spanish. We
So
already cleared that up.
where it really is? Like,
I guess Trinise would call me a Douglas.
you are Douglas?
Yes, I am.
So
Well,
your
by
fa-
Trini too.
Your father was black?
Obviously, if my last name is Ram Narayan, I think my father was Indian
No,
and my mother was black.
No, wrong again. That just means your father was black because he didn't stick around.
Well, it could mean that.
That just means, you take your last name.
It's a possibility, but
That's black. That's how I know your father wasn't black. That's how I know.
but for the listeners and the viewers, I think we had to apply some clarity here. So we went bishops yesterday, dog, and this is our formal FET review.
Field report.
I really not
Fet
trying to.
edition.
I really not trying to bash anybody particularly because I mean it was the venue was well thought out. You know, it was a nice arrangement.
It had a unisex bathroom,
Yeah.
which I thought was very progressive.
It was
Very progressive.
very progressive. You know, but my one issue with it was that there was a lot of masculine energy in the FET.
My
For
one
a
issue.
female predominated.
It had mostly gills.
Hold on, buddy. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Relax.
Yeah.
He was bothered.
I'm going, relax, relax.
He is not okay.
Yeah, relax.
I know recover from food poisoning. Somebody tried to kill me.
Yeah. So it was predominantly female, but it was a masculine type energy in the whole
Got
crowd.
it.
And I was like, well, why these women act in this particular manner? But at the end of the day, we really don't have much in the way of bad things to say, neither good things. It was just calling the facts.
Yeah.
Dubai.
I guess they enjoy themselves.
No, they enjoy themselves. And
But
the-
that's why saying the
smart.
fat wasn't for you, it was for them.
Of course.
No.
That's basically what. Thank God.
No, what I always say is, the only thing I will comment on is, we used to have graffiti in like boys' bathrooms, and it always used to be like, well, I fuck this
Some
teacher,
derogatory.
or I fuck this, whatever. Girl bathrooms have real life affirming stuff. Is like, don't worry, you'll get through this. Something I was like, wow. So if when I was taking a shit in Form 1 to 5 or 7, depending how
You'd
smart you was,
feel motivated.
you felt like, okay,
some
I understand
inspiration.
why always like get higher grades and stuff in CXC and stuff, because when we was taking a shit, you was this thing, and I'm going to fuck the English teacher, or this man fuck the English teacher, or this man's a
Yeah.
Ebola man.
Oh, this English teacher pegs real fat.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah,
what
fuck,
boy,
fuck this
oh.
man, fuck this girl. Basically, that's
Derogatory.
with all you know is just like, yeah,
You could do it.
you could
Once
get
you
through.
put your mind to it, you could do it.
No, I was going to say, I thought you was going to say you could do it once you put your back into it. That's like a song, right? Yeah.
That's our tune.
That is a song. But I mean, you
Okay,
said it's
okay.
more motivational, remember? So
Oh,
we
no,
kind
but-
of,
No, but you can do it if you put your back in. That's
mean, you
motivation.
could.
Yeah, it's motivation.
for
too.
sure, 100%.
That means you're only enough to know that song, okay? And we cut down the age, good stuff.
So we're wrapping up this field report here because I ain't really trying to extend too much on.
And then you
does.
just show me I have one video that basically either was the precursor to me getting food poisoning or not. But yeah, whole lot this morning, vomiting. And I didn't drink that much.
Yo, my only issue is there are certain denominations of prestige schools in the country,
Yeah.
and I think
Bishop's not getting
like it real corny here because like we way older than that category right now. I don't
Obviously.
think that should really matter that much.
Hey.
You know, but people just be like, you and KRC, you and this, you and that. And I was like, that was like 2 or 3 decades ago. now,
Correct.
right?
Let me put it this way.
But
The wettest thing in our fit not supposed to be the caterer. All right.
Yeah.
I've spoken.
But they,
That's all I'm going to say.
But they generally have this air of fanaticism about them. You
Now, the
understand?
caterer's wet. You see what the when pointing is like, yo, that's who serve any food? And then
Which caterer?
the kind of is like a kind of Indian. Well, not like you're Indian, but like an actual Indian.
Also, if I
I never said I was Indian.
Well, Indian. A kind of Indian mix. A kind of Douglas.
that was the eye candy.
No, it was not like I knew that was the only wet thing there. And then the girl who literally rode in on the donkey. The girl with the big ass, with the, what was it? Pegs the stallion.
I already lost that. Like, yeah.
And then the girl who had the foot in her vagina on video. That she was there as well.
Well, I want to call out the boss dog, Eli Wajudge. He has this particular style of performing.
yeah.
It is I don't know if it's the most genius thing or the most lackluster thing ever, but it seems to work.
Okay, you used to do events, right? So you would know. Like if whatever. How much is to pay this guy to come to event to perform if you know?
Eli Wajudge.
I want him on the show because he's a genius to me. He's my neighbor. By the way, shouts to you.
We can't really
So
tell.
then you could just ask him.
No,
You don't be home.
Black people don't talk to each other in that night, but they just think if we outside on the streets, they think we trying to rob other people. It's I living in a little affluent community. I don't know.
Oh, you want to tell them?
No. It's on our bridge. That's all I know. It's on our bridge as Wooksy Pep. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. So he has this way of performing where the boss, I can't really say I'm not a soca performer, but at the same time, it's like he starts off singing his tunes and then it somehow gravitate towards the DJ playing music and him pointing to the crowd.
Bazzi.
And don't forget the water.
Bazzi.
Like,
Well, of course,
Bazzi.
That's the biggest
He
part.
sings tune. The one that all of us know.
No, he's singing about Tucci. He's singing about Tucci last night, dog. He's singing Hanana and he's singing Trinidad on Fire, the people are water.
Oh, that's not the same song?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. If you want the man to come on the show, you have more respect for the dance.
No, yo, I love Iowa.
No, you need to learn his songs.
Yeah, that.
I'm not from South. I'm not from Point. I
matter.
don't.
You're
What
starting bad, dog. If you want the man to
Don't
come on the
diss
show.
out people, ah.
I'm not dissing South people.
Okay, just let's make that clear.
When I like always talk the South shit, but he's come up now to work, you know. If you wanted to do costume, you should stay. Yeah.
And who tell you I'm not doing costumes in South?
Oh, it have carnival in South?
Yes,
it does.
apparently. There's a South carnival. Yeah.
There's
Oh,
That
there's the
exists.
South Carnival.
all five of
Juve.
you? All 5 of you?
Yeah,
That's good.
all 10 of us.
Is it something that has grown since like the last 10 years?
Yeah, for sure. I think so. And then there's a really popular band called Kalicharan in particular, and they've been around like kind of
So
ever
they
since.
kind of like the tribe of South.
Yes, pretty much. And their costumes actually not bad. I think there are certain people who feel more comfortable like playing home, quote unquote. So they stay and they enjoy themselves.
Not really.
So is the same people that own tribe, own Kalicharan, or is that different?
No.
But you
Different people.
make thing for them too?
They sell band?
Yeah.
No.
Or so you have to exclusively make for tribe? I'm not sure. I've never played carnival, so I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so Tribe is an umbrella, and they have basically 6 bands. So they have Tribe, Bliss, Lost Tribe, Pure, Rogue, and who am I missing?
The unimportant. The one with the black people. The one that goes.
No, I said Rogue. Hearts. Sorry.
Good one, though.
Oh, yes. Hey, you are a treat. Come back next week. I love you already. You don't have to tell my age. You don't have to tell my age.
Yeah, so that is 6 bands. Is that umbrella?
Right. And I designed for one of the bands. I would say that usually as a designer, you enter into a contract. So I feel as though I wouldn't say that they would limit you 100%, but I would say if you are affiliated with the band, they would prefer you stay under the umbrella.
Because then the designs could kind of like overlap and it could be,
So, okay. Because I always have to ask the style designer. Because it have like a sect of people. Me being one since I never play, I was like, why paying all that money for? Why again for other than because I don't drink all that like I not like it really and truly carnival more I think tailored towards women. Because like the men is like, I not really on this beach shit, whatever. And then so how is like get around that? Because I was trying to figure out how carnival was sold so long for like that time because I was like, I don't think I could do it now.
Yeah. So honestly, like I feel that designers and producers don't really get like the praise that they deserve, and it more goes under the bands because each costume that you make as a designer is like a one of a kind, one of a piece handmade item. I don't think that y'all could even afford to really pay for that because if I sold this to like some celebrity or something, I talking about the money that I would get is like on a different level.
Because white people, let's put value to things like that. So they'll come and be like,
Yeah.
yo. I want to say white people, I don't mean like the Trini whites. I mean like
I understand.
Caucasus
Yeah.
Mountains, colonizing white people. Yeah.
So the 101 basically is
I would say that to produce a costume is something that is not cheap. So just to buy like one feather, then to buy the frame for the feathers, then all of the little things that you put into a costume kind of adds up. So a lot of the percentage of the money that you're paying is actually going into the costume.
So like if you design in a costume, where you will charge like a percentage of unit, or you just basically a one big price.
Well, I guess it depends on who I'm designing for. So with Tribe, my contract is that I just design for them and they produce. So we have like an arrangement of what my design fee would be, and that's like what I would be paid. Along with they give you like basically like kind of a stipend in where you could get like some materials to
Right.
put towards your costume
right.
as well.
So it's like a project basically, and they say you go and be designer, Jen.
My, yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
They don't really
Very strict, yeah.
no. I would say no.
So
they don't.
was the design coming with this year? If it don't, it's probably out already. So
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
My design this year is Cruella.
Cruella, like
Yeah.
Like the villain?
101 Dalmatian.
Oh, that's why you come with the polka dots?
Honestly, I didn't even know, but no.
That's
This is random. Like I told you, I was working.
Well, I mean, coincidence is always key, you know.
Yeah.
the villain.
So yeah, so it's based on the Dalmatians. Fuck them mutts. Yeah.
Fuck them mutts.
So yeah. So
How much
basically,
puppies had to die is what we want to know.
a lot. But honestly, no. My costume, I tried to like actually stay away from the whole Dalmatians vibe because I believe like that movie 101 Dalmatians was mainly about her trying to make a Dalmatian coat.
Okay.
But if you dive into who Cruella is, like she wore animal prints like in general. Like she was obsessed with animal prints and she had every animal under the sun. It's just she didn't have Dalmatians as yet. So that was the whole premise of the movie.
Yo.
So if you get more, okay, so I was obsessed because obviously, like as a designer, like when you start to think about like your project, like you want to do it different than
Right.
maybe something that has already been done before. So like I did not want to do black and white at all because like that's so
it's-
synonymous to Cruella, right?
So it is like black and white.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
Let me show you.
Oh,
Show us.
please let us in.
I will.
So Cruella is basically a motif. Oh, this has nothing to do with Dalmatians, guys.
Nah. She have puppies though.
Show the camera. What are we working with?
Now, just send me the stuff
Yeah.
after. Send me
Yeah.
the details and
Send it
stuff.
on.
We're not editing anything.
Yeah, that's vibes though. I mean, I really not costume lover. I think
I
it's
mean,
vibes.
I don't want to see some Dalmatian fur and everything. I didn't look at the Dalmatians because I talk to you about.
Guys, this is not black and white. It's
no,
literally
no.
quite colorful.
It's.
Yeah, I just didn't want it to be like
Holy
a
shit.
typical.
A lot of costume though.
Yeah.
Wait, now, so a person have to walk with that for like 2 days? How does not get the wings and thing? How does get the car?
Well, this is frontline. Honestly, you have to have frontline etiquette. So basically, you have your wings in
Is
the
a thing?
I mean,
I've never
it is
played.
a
You know,
thing.
listen, if I ask you
Holy
stupid
shit.
questions about carnival, I am not even bullshit. I've never
We
played. I have.
need to know.
Yeah,
Need to know.
yeah.
Okay, so frontline etiquette is that basically you know that you're in a bigger costume, you know you're in a bigger backpack. So obviously, like going through the crowd, you have to turn sideways because you will hit people.
Okay.
So basically, you go through the crowd like this rather than this, like you know.
So you are security too.
You don't have to, but they give preferences to let you like keep your backpack on the trucks, and then like you could take it on and off. So you don't have to be in the backpack all day. And honestly, like you buy a costume, but you only wear it Tuesday. So on Monday, you
Monday,
need
dog
Monday
costumes?
wear.
Monday, the dog cousin.
I don't know that one.
Well, you're doing Monday wear on the Monday. You wouldn't wear.
What was Monday? Wait.
So Jen, walk us through.
Yeah,
All right. So
what
here
they
what I
do.
wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
Walk us through the masqueraders' experience from walking into the mask camp and up until Tuesday night, last lap.
Okay. So basically, normally band launch would be about maybe, I would say like 8 months before Carnival. So that's like July, the year before. So you have like a period in time where you can purchase your costume and like plan. So I would say basically like you see all the costumes, you decide whichever one you want to play in, you sign up for the section, depending on like what the section is. I know some girls like they kind of try to match. So you look for Monday wear that's kind of like similar to what your Tuesday wear would be. Other than that, it's a big
I can't order it now. Like if I go on the website now to see what you're talking about.
I think they're sold out.
They done. I wouldn't be able to check.
I mean, you might get some options available, but mostly everything would be sold out by now. Yeah,
Jesus.
pretty much.
It's high demand. Real high demand.
You should have sell us the do or like a design for like somebody in Singapore, they Taiwanese or something like that. You
You
could-
don't feel like they'll duplicate it just real cheap.
No, but they wouldn't be able to duplicate your thing, like create it. They'll duplicate it, but the creation aspect, because that's what I wanted to talk about.
The copyright issues.
Yeah, they'll probably figure out some. Anyway, but I'm talking about the actual concept is what they can do because they're
No, they can't.
They're done.
But honestly, like they could duplicate anything to the point where now they're doing wire bras, which was something that, like, I guess as a local producer, yeah.
What's that wire, bro?
Oh God. Okay.
That's how you went away around now?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So
We don't know.
She not win any bra, guys. That's what she said. So we just said.
What was
a wire bra is made completely of wire. So you bend and mold
So wait,
like
wait.
wire.
Hold on. Just now, right? So you going out on Carnival Monday and Tuesday, right?
When I school.
With wire on your chest alone?
Like
Yeah,
chicken,
but I
like
mean-
chicken wire, like chicken wire.
Not chicken
Like,
wire.
like the fencing wire, they just rolling up on.
No,
like
no,
a
no,
bra.
no,
Like,
no.
no, because you see, we're real literal when you're talking, right? We quite literal and logical in the whole consequence of this whole situation.
Understood.
So when you tell me wire, I thinking about fencing wire, right? That's a normal bra.
That's a normal
I seen wire bra.
That's underwire, as in all bras. Like, well,
So it's a
some
bra
bras.
of only wire.
Correct. And basically, it's covered with fabric and foam so that you do have some kind of comfort level. But the reason,
Okay.
Does the male
Okay.
do I get a wire bra too?
no, sorry.
God damn it.
A wire
Yeah.
jockey shorts.
A wire jockey.
No.
That would be cool.
We haven't reached there yet. But the reason why we do use wire is because a typical bra is not going to be able to make the different shapes that you want to make.
How much different shapes a bra could actually make?
I mean, girls have some long breasts, some girls
No,
have some.
we don't check that. It's just like literally like what fits in with the design.
Okay, yeah. Now you're starting to get technical with my hair. All right,
Yeah.
cool. So go ahead.
Because it's like how some women is wear like a size 5 when they know there's a size 7, so they will.
There's measure bras and like
squeeze.
numbers.
And there's like 34 and a letter, I think. And
Number and a letter.
A number and a
Oh,
letter.
All right,
Correct.
cool. Right.
Yeah.
All right. So the person find the costume. They
Right.
Find them on the way.
They find the costume, they find them underwear. Okay, flash forward to carnival time. So it depends. You might play Juve, which is like obviously something separate, which
Yeah,
would be
snake
Monday.
mask.
Yeah.
But have it a Juve offered in the tribe over. Come.
Yeah, Red Ant.
Okay,
Red
so
Hands is
Red
part of
Hands,
the
yeah.
tribe. Okay,
Yeah.
I know more. Okay, I know more.
So
Red
that's
Hands.
what 7 things under the umbrella.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay. I didn't think about that, but yeah. Red Ants is a part of them too.
Right.
And then, well, obviously on Monday, you're wearing your Monday wear and you're going on the road. Obviously, you have to get your hair, your makeup done, and also
that being provided too.
no.
Oh.
The only thing being provided is just the costume and the wings.
Oh,
and
costly.
then that would have, you would get like obviously a band to be on the road, which gives you access to the band Monday and Tuesday, food and drinks, and to be in the security rope with the band.
So they get a chance to wine on these West Red Gills and the Rich South Gills. That's what the band. For this, I don't know my language now because, men are really on the things. So
we actually talk to the Tusty man.
the Tusty men is like, yeah, so you don't have to jump over the rope when you pay your dust. You could actually wine on one of like a Gillas look like this, the doublers.
So how much are you really running cost-wise now in terms of just to have an average carnival experience?
Fellas,
Carnival
I know, so
2024.
before she say the figure, right, just remember this, right? So before you let the girl chain, you have to buy her costume and then you can afford yours. Buy your costume and that's me cheating.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I would say the costume alone is like 10 grand.
Jesus Christ. Wait.
10 to
If you're playing in frontline or more,
10
$10,000.
10 to 12.
10 to 12.
Yeah.
$12,000.
Is this
Yes.
like yen we had to put the Israeli like
12,000
Israeli,
rupees?
Like, Israeli, like
No.
$100.
Guy, what's the guy? He's
Dollar Naris.
yeah. What is called the guy?
Hey,
He's
Gills, I don't
currency.
understand why all of that do all they had to do for them costumes, because
$10,000 to $12,000 just for the costume.
Just the costume alone for Tuesday alone, because Monday you definitely went something different.
So is that a Monday wear costume cost then? If it's
It depends on who you buy it from.
we
shut
talking
him
about
up, Jen.
I would say like, okay, on average, I can't see anything being less than 800 TT.
Right.
But it obviously goes up.
So the better
So,
ones would be like 2,000.
Right. I would say, yeah, it would be around 250 US up.
they're not bad.
That's just for
In
Monday wear,
addition
but
to the
this
12,000.
is just the body wear alone for the Monday.
And then makeup.
Right. So you have makeup, which I would say is nothing less than like 750 to 800 TT each day.
What stupidness are you?
Then you obviously have to do your hair. You have to buy different
La-
shoes for each
ladies.
day. You have to also
Ladies.
have accessories.
Ladies,
stockings.
I've said this before. I didn't understand the struggle you had to go through to build for these costumes. So right now, what I have to say now is, I understand. You can't afford it. You can't afford that.
That's
With
a plight,
you
brother.
can't afford that with your government salary.
That's
you
a
can't
plight.
afford that with your flight
But we're
attendant.
giving you time to save though, because
No,
I mean,
yeah, right. For the year, you then again, your
Saving-
time,
yeah, the
your flight
12
attendant,
months.
your flight attendant salary could only bring you eat 1 pound of cocaine in your bag. I understand. If you have a bullfed girl, bull the captain. You bull the captain.
That's
You
almost
bull
a
the-
mortgage
you
though.
bull the
why
brand.
do you feel like there's something called a carnival loan that people take like
No, that's
almost
for,
every year?
that's for black people. That's for black people.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
No, but it is expensive. Like honestly, like even as a designer, I could say it's very expensive. And then on top of that, you have fets. You obviously need outfits for fets. You need to do your hair and makeup for fets. Like
yo.
it's
ladies.
a costly time.
So on average, you're gonna spend like about 30 grand
for one season.
for a season.
Ladies,
Yeah.
all they go ahead and bull all. Oh, I like that bull. Do what you have to do. Skin it, baby. Skin it.
Take
I
that.
don't. I'm not rocking on you no more.
In 1 or 2 months.
Hey, I can't rock on the girls no more. I understand. They made it hard for you. And I guess they used to make it hard for the guys. So
It's the economy, I guess.
somebody
Jesus
had to
Christ.
take the load.
And that real men biting that bullet dog.
So you know who buy that bumper from you? That's that song. That's the thing. I think who buy that costume for you? That's what
I mean,
I know you'd pay for that.
But I mean, honestly, like a lot of girls also, depending on who you are, if you're very influential, the bands will give you free costumes.
But not everybody going to get
Not everybody, but there is a substantial amount of influencers who, I mean, and you would notice who they are because they're kind of the same person in every country.
Okay, so where's how to do to become an influencer? Or
She
be?
will know she's not influential. She's a
No,
designer.
she knows them. She's
Yeah,
out for them.
Call her name. I don't want.
Nah, don't call her name. So just say like,
But I know some of them.
what does
influencers,
qualify
I
you
guess,
to be an influencer for a back?
It's be
Social media following.
Definitely social media following 100% has to be up there and on points, and you have to be like somebody that actively posts on social media. Also, you have to be somebody who into like the carnival industry. You want to be in a bathing suit, you want to be in a carnival costume, you want that kind of
Okay.
So she
vibe.
so she was just like, so she's come and brace with the letter. Here's the scene. I don't really want to bullfed this here. So please I pay enough chatbots to like my social media page, please give me a free costume.
I would say that they don't actually, most of them wouldn't come like that. I think
Yeah.
most of them would be sorted after.
Yeah.
To
People
be
going through-
honest, they would want, because they want these like typical hot girls to be in their band.
Okay.
And
makes
when
sense.
those hot girls in their band, then that would attract.
the dusty man.
Describe the attract the men who's pay for the costumes.
Right, yeah.
Describe
Is that science?
describe what a hot girl is in Trinidad. Then we talking about.
What qualifies?
Because I see all the tri models have one thing in common.
You know, all the tri models just kind of look alike.
Oh, well, it's like kind of look the same.
Yeah,
kinda
it's
look
like
the
a
same.
cookie cutter version. Like this.
a light skinned girl, slim waist, tall,
They have a-
curly to
a
straightish
generic-
hair, and most of the time there's we go on a convent. Well, I didn't invent this.
A convent.
Convent.
Yeah.
So it's like, so me with my dusty ass, well, clearly I'm not this, but me with my dusty ass, I have to come now. I know how to come and pretend I'm friending you now. So I could be like, hey, I'm Jen. Got the link for the thing. Come now, I'll take you out to dinner, blah, blah, blah. For me to get a freebie. So
Yeah.
my girl to get a freebie. That's the racket. going on. Who's getting
I think
link?
it's good the other way around.
Who's getting link? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think the girls just get the link,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
regardless, because I feel like the bands just kind of sort them out, or like designers just kind of sort them out. Because if you're popular and you have a lot of followers, then if you wear something that I make, that means a lot more attention would come to it. So it's kind of like a marketing strategy.
But you don't get to pick. You don't get to pick in terms of you. Like let me say, not your cousin, but like some chick that you know personally. She have 100K followers, whatever. You don't get to be like, hey Jen, this man brings him into Bullen for a costume. I know you are the link. You just get to be like, hey, tribe people. This my girl. She have X.
You are all our way to
You have
say-
you, like
I
do
mean,
does the
I would
designers?
say
That's what I'm asking.
I would say in certain instances, yes, because they do give you some allowances for free costumes, but not like excessive. Like, oh my god, I have 10, I could give away 10. But you know, like as a
But
designer,
it's
you
not to get the precious. You ain't getting precious. I mean, I just trying to see what's your allowances now. Like how far you willing to,
Okay, well, because
willing
that's two
allow you
costumes.
to
That's
go
two-
in.
that's like two
That's a real
costumes.
cloth and thing now. So
That's two
like,
costumes.
It's
That's-
like
that-
economy we running here, Jen.
that chicken does not have a coop anymore because of that wire, bro.
Yeah. Nobody cap up fence in Trinidad again and them kind of
You understand? Dan still at the.
Yeah.
no comment.
All right, so maybe
That's good answer. Good answer.
yeah. Good on you for being a diplomat.
Good
Look
answer.
at you. Right? So
Fatties.
precious, yeah, don't bother
I
with
would
that.
just like
Pay
to
for
make
your
a
costume.
disclaimer that I make things for girls of
Plus
all
size?
sizes. Yeah.
So right, there's a plus size
Is
plug.
it plus size plug?
We are not. We already discriminate against women, you know. We just saying, you know.
no.
It's like what
As a kid,
archetype?
man, if I can't knock you on your head and carry, I don't have enough strength to carry you, man. I ain't going to bother. It's like that's why I never hunt elephant.
Yeah, they
you
use
understand?
mechanical advantage to carry them.
Oh, that's what's going on here. I understand.
Right, but I mean, you just was trying to find out what's your allowances now.
Right.
You know? See an extra size friend of yours was like, Jen, you want like a costume or
By chance of that free KFC.
got the food free? Yeah. So you can be like, yeah, you can do that. Cool. You're not fat shaming.
I mean,
Stop it.
honestly, like, if I really wanted that person to be
Yes.
in the band and I wanted to give them a free costume, like, honestly, Tribe can't tell me anything about
Well, all
that.
right. That's what we want to do. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Because it's mine, right? And
Yes,
it's
yes,
my
yes.
choice about who I give it to. They don't really have a say.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. What were the black people?
Hey, she can't talk about that for sure. Hey, we trying to get you touch the washing, you know what I'm saying?
They're cutting deep,
don't mention
whitey.
them now. Don't mention them nappy heads now.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. So
We just talking shit, Jen.
I mean, yeah. But, I mean, honestly, like, I could understand why these things would come up because there has been, you know,
The contention.
yes, before. And I think if we had to make it really broad, I would say that, yes, we are parts of the carnival industry, but even bigger than that, the fashion industry. And I think these standards, sometimes it does get blurred. And I realize a lot of designers now are really trying to show inclusivity. So they would make costumes for plus size or, you know,
I would all the designers
to
stop
be
doing that.
encompassing.
yeah.
So-
I mean, we don't want people to necessarily feel left out. But
Ah.
generally,
Have
when they do photo shoots and stuff, like you said,
stay out the shot.
they do.
No, the cameraman train.
Yeah, but you figure what with the Zoom and shit like whoop.
Right.
This ain't for you, Presh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say that they do have an ideal, which is ideal is a look, right? And naturally, a lot of the people who are models usually are under contract with these brands.
Okay.
So the reason why you see them using them over and over again, they might be like in a 3-year contract, and therefore they would be exclusive to the brands, and they would always model for them. But I would say try. They have a look. I
mean,
wouldn't
you can't
deny
fault them,
that.
All I would tell you is everybody have a look, which is why remember.
Yeah, and that's across the brands as well, and not it does not just.
That's fashion
Right.
in general. When
Like
Tommy
I said,
Hill-
it's even bigger. Like
Tommy
just the
Hilfiger said-
fashion industry in general.
this wasn't for you black people. Or they made it, when he come and say that everybody get vexed, but the
shouldn't
man
take
made
offense,
his
but that's
clothes
his private thing, yeah.
for who he made his clothes for.
I don't really take offense to that.
I can't rock on you for
Yeah.
that. So my question is now, Miss, we trying to be inclusive. Let me say no. I want a. It's gonna be.
Go ahead.
I come and say, well, I want a Tuesday costume for me. I want the wings.
Yeah,
I want the white bra.
yeah.
I want to get the makeup for the. I do the Sasha face just no.
I don't
That
want to
is-
see it again, but
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I would say
Is that allowed?
yes. So
We get progressive in this society.
yes. So last year, okay, so Sean Danraj, he is a close friend of mine, but he's also a designer, and he actually did the creative process for Tribe last year.
Right.
And he did a completely
Oh God. Don't worry.
inclusive
That's Gerard.
shoot.
Where did Gerard go?
Nah, don't worry. That's been happening.
I'm sorry.
Is it nutmeg? Don't
No,
worry.
no,
Yeah.
it's not
No, but-
nutmeg. Clean the sperm stain, so you're good.
I think I need more, but
Don't worry, coming.
no, he did
You
a
like the wine though.
no, yeah, not bad.
Yeah, so yeah, dry wine my
Yeah,
ass.
fine.
No, but I mean, I would prefer.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. Them white people, get you. You gonna bring you back to your Cuba roots.
Did you say my Cuba roots? I'm not from Cuba. That is central. That's not south.
Where Holy Faith is?
Penal.
The Holy Faith in Cuba.
It does, but that's separate. Like it's two different schools.
Pinal is south. Yeah.
Who? We'll talk about that on the next thing. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're designing for how long?
What I was saying is that he did an inclusive shoot last year,
Right,
which
right.
included people who are not the quote unquote typical
That's mine.
model look. So basically, he did a photo shoot with people, like you say, if a guy wanted wings on
Okay,
the Tuesday, like
With the wire and everything.
I mean, it's up to you. It's what you want. Like
I
if
pay
we
my
being
money.
inclusive, we
It's
being
like
inclusive,
economy.
and you have to include whoever wants to, because people identify as different
Groups.
rights and stuff like that. So I mean, you can't be prejudiced to that. And I guess he was trying to show that there is a space for it in Carnival.
Well, wine Danraj, wine your waist.
Yeah,
That's the song?
That's not his song.
yeah.
I don't know if that is the song. Man.
That's who that was about. You like that guy?
No, that was
No,
about Dan Rand sing.
no, that wasn't about. That definitely wasn't about him.
It's Dan Rand sing now.
I was like, oh, because I was like, that guy cool. That same guy come and make tribe costumes. I was like, this is
Who
awesome.
even sing that song though?
Oh my god.
That's not who. No, like I'm not bugging, right? I'm not bugging. That's not who that song was about.
No, dog. Who even sing that song though?
Yeah, and that song was not what that was about.
That's
And
like
that's
since you
an
was in
old
primary
song.
school,
Like
though.
that's like like a real old
Oh,
person
the guy you
song.
talking about? That's what you talking about. The same person.
No. Oh my god. No.
And you trying to make it inclusive with the. That's not the same person. I bugging. I
Yeah,
bugging.
it's probably. Just,
I bugging. Is the ayahuasca?
fumes. Yeah,
Is the ayahuasca?
Yeah.
It's definitely not the same person.
All right, so we reach to the point of walking through this whole situation. You pay $30,000. You reach Carnival.
You skin your pegs. You do what you have to do to reach
Carnival
the stage.
Monday. So you're gonna pay an extra 1,000 on top of that to do your makeup.
Right? You
Monday.
had to
where-
get shoes, you had to get stockings, you had to do your hair. I mean, and like general accessories, waxing. Some people do spray tans and stuff before Carnival as
Give me a
well.
damn break.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
just-
and they
that's
do
what
like
people-
bronzing on your body.
That's white people. That's white people. That sound like white people shit.
No.
Black people bronzing.
Yeah. Because basically what the bronzing does is it like makes your skin look really like smooth and like,
that
you know,
coconut
so
oil for
people,
that?
well, people don't want to wear stockings.
And
so
coconut oil. That may be reaching insensitive for
I just use coconut
for
oil.
her dynamic. No,
Yeah. That's just good.
Wine, Dan, Raj, wine. What would I tell you?
Yeah, that was good.
That coconut oil worked really well, and it does.
I could
you
tell.
know?
I could tell. You,
Yeah.
you have lovely hair.
Thank you.
Lustrous.
You may be older than 40, but you look like 29.
I'm definitely not older than 40. I'll take the 29.
You're going to
try.
tell this straight. We want enough chucks. You'll feel it. Pause.
Yeah. So so really what should you get into designing? What was the catalyst like to make you think, I want to be a designer?
I mean, honestly, I think I always loved fashion. My parents are deceased, but my mom, she was always the type of person that she was very well dressed, right? And people would always like look at her in a certain way because she always looked good.
So it's in your bloodline.
So,
well,
like,
that was
she
our
always.
And what was our wet thing?
Yes. I would say that she always, I have an older sister and a younger brother. And basically, she always told us that it's better to be overdressed than underdressed.
Right.
So, like, naturally, I always had an affinity for, like, style and fashion. I loved it plenty. And I started working in the bank and I was going to school and doing business. But I would always, like, sketch things and want to make my own clothes because I didn't want to look like everybody else. And so that's kind of where it started. And then I decided to move back to Trinidad, go UTT because it was free to do fashion design. And I did that. And then I kind of got bored.
I was going to say pregnant.
Okay.
I was going to say pregnant.
Pregnant.
I thought this was where I was going. I thought I got pregnant.
It's
I was
usually
like,
be the story of a female. It's like I was going on a trajectory, and then I get pregnant.
And I was like, okay.
No,
All right.
not pregnant, no kids. But
Fellas, wink a wink.
yeah, so I came back. I was doing fashion design, and honestly, like I don't want to bad talk UTT, but it wasn't the best.
What is UTT?
Yeah,
is
got
it-
bored, decided to leave, and everyone who was kind of in my year group kind of left too.
So it was
But
an
we all
exodus.
decided to like go and pursue fashion in different ways. So I ended up going to London for a year, and I did like internships. So I worked at Debenhams for a while, which is like a Macy's, pretty much, but in their warehouse in the fashion district.
That's how she is.
Circus Avenue.
Go London for a year. Yeah, I love this. Affluent.
Well, no, I wanted to try something new, and when my mom died, one of her things, like I always told her I really wanted to go to London. So like that was something that she discussed with like one of my cousins. So my cousin was like, "You have to come to London. You have to come to," and I was like, "Oh my God, yes, I really want to come." So it was kind of like a whole dream realized
Right.
based upon like what I was going through in my life at the time.
Okay.
Honestly, I hated the weather. I'm
Yeah,
obsessed
London,
with London, but
London rains a lot. It sucks. The weather
people
sucks.
said that, but I didn't believe them. But oh my God,
It rains a lot.
like
You need
every
an
day.
umbrella. You need an
And
umbrella.
like,
I think London is beautiful.
It's not. Please
I
stop.
love it. I love that.
What is the
Gloomy.
architecture, the bridge,
I love the
and the wheel?
I love the gloomy, no hope. Everything just.
that's why everybody
very-
depressed and smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
that's
hey,
literally
hey,
their life, and they
those-
drink alcohol.
hey,
They
start,
made me
man.
a even bigger wino because like
Don't
yo,
start.
these are all
Don't
drink.
start, man. Said don't start, man. Gal. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure, but yeah.
It may be the wine.
Anyways, like I got homesick in terms of like I that happened in my life, and then like I didn't like the weather. Like
Yeah,
it became winter, and I was like, oh,
Oh, yeah, that's me and
And
Canada.
then the homesickness
That's
is
me and
just
Canada.
oh my
killing.
God, I want to come home.
I'm
Like
like, hey.
pizza. And
You're here. Don't go, like, oh, you're here when people, tropic weather is good, better for you here. That's just how it is.
I don't think so. Like,
Really?
like yeah, because when I flat iron my hair and I'm in like colder places, it tends to stay better. If I'm being honest, like the humidity here is ridiculous for frizz. So actually, it makes your hair worse here.
Well, that's why you're not supposed to flatter in your hair. You're supposed to keep it natural.
I
Like
mean,
God intended, Empress. Black Gill.
360
80% would
days.
say.
Empress.
Empress. Yeah, they keep that
I
here.
keep that here.
Yeah.
That coconut oil leaving
Oh
it.
my God, I've heard that my entire life. Every time I flat iron my hair, it's always been a problem with all of my partners that I've been with or just random people. It's
They keep
always,
it natural.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Anyways, moving on. I came back to Trinidad and I
Black Stallion. That was the person who do Wine and Raj.
Black Stallion.
Okay, we get our fact checker. In the
Oh,
corner.
I was like, you didn't come up with that by yourself.
And all the time with Dan Raj whining. Yeah.
Hey,
It's only
hey,
the
hey,
crib
hey.
movement. That's a big tune. That's a big tune.
Hold on, what was that about? Was that a jab at me? Anyway,
No, I just feel like you didn't come up with that. I feel like you got it.
I'm smart, okay? I'm smart.
I think you are smart. I don't think you're not smart, but
I know
mean,
things.
Don't worry.
you seem like you know a lot of things. I believe you, obviously, right?
Oh, gosh.
Anyways, came back and I never thought about doing carnival costumes, to be honest. Like at that point in time, I would just make clothing and people would be like, oh my God, I love what you have on. And I'd be like, okay, you could get it. Like I was like my own advertisement because I just like to dress differently, but it wasn't like I was like actively pursuing it in that way. And then I just got a random opportunity. The first band that I worked with was Paparazzi for like 6 or 7 years.
That's a big brand, big band.
Paparazzi. I
it-
mean, well, it's a band in Port of Spain, so I thought you would know it.
I'm the from Port of Spain.
Listen,
I just feel like you're very prejudiced. so-
we Mormons.
I'm
That's
from the
thing.
East-West corridor.
Yeah, so
What I know about Carnival is, you see, Puna Carnival is the purge.
Oh, well, I know some people are all along in that too. so.
Purge, the purge. No, I know it as the purge. You go up there with like 15 deep. Some of them might not return until Ashway. You know it, where you're getting little scraps and shit.
You know what's bad for me? Like, the only carnival I know is
Wait,
Port
you,
of Spain.
you don't know this?
I mean,
You remember that 300 line? And I'm bullshitting you. Where he was like, oh, well, we would have rained down so much arrows that would
All the arrows is
that,
bottles.
that would blot out the sun. And he was like, okay, we were fighting in the rain. I have seen so much bottles rain down and block out the sun. First is fight. It's war. That's why I know Puna.
I guess it's a good thing I never went.
No, don't.
Yeah, but how you just wake up carnival Monday morning and decide to go anywhere beside Port of Spain, dog? That was buff.
No,
That has
because
been-
I mean, I don't know,
You
you
go to
know.
Carnival for you go for Port of Spain for the mass. You go to Puna for the rab. Yeah, you go in there because you're not. I had to get them 6th Street fellas or I had to get this first other fellas. We just go there knowing there's gonna be a battle
Far
royale.
removed. Far removed.
I hate get safer now, but it was grimy back in the day.
Like going to Tobago to play mass, dog. Like,
No, well, you can't afford the people the boat ticket. That's probably why. So
No,
it's
but
just
there's a new thing. Tobago Carnival. It's like really like
But I'm talking about like Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, that one,
Why would you
like-
leave Trinidad?
no
not
one,
gonna
no one did not. That's why they have a whole separate carnival in October now.
That's fine. I could actually read that. Yeah, that was this last year going there.
2 years now. Last year and the
Yeah.
year before, they had their own carnival.
That's good.
In October.
I really don't have a problem with that. But
Man,
Yeah.
okay, as you see. I hold boat. I say cup holder.
Thanks, I appreciate
Because I
it.
can't afford to stay in
Anyways,
my
I got the opportunity. Sorry, I keep cutting my story. I got the opportunity, and I never designed a carnival costume in my life. But I was like, that shouldn't be hard. Like, I think I could do it.
She's talented.
And no, the first one I did was shit.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
was
you
like,
have a picture of that shit so we could like insult you about it? No?
No.
Oh, damn.
So I do have a picture, but I can't
Never
find
seen
it.
that. You can say
Yeah, you
gender
see
is
it.
real.
Anyways,
that
I
shit
feel like the
dog
first
shit,
costume
Brian.
I ever did was a combination of all, like a bunch of costumes that I saw before.
So you didn't
So I
have
was
your
like a
style.
copycat of like, but I didn't do the whole copycat. So I would be like, oh, I see a broad design. I wouldn't say I did it the exact way, but I did it very similar. And when I was finished, I was like, oh my God, this looks ugly. Like I was so disappointed. I was like, okay, no, this is not how to design. So I had to go back. And I was like, what do I do? What do I do? And then I was just like, well, what do I think is pretty? What do I think a woman would like? How would I like to be on the road?
Right.
And I think one of the first costumes that I ever designed, it was called La Rev. And it was a white, yeah, it was a white costume with like diamonds and pearls. And I was just like, women love diamonds and pearls and like blingy things. And like, you know, like that's the
shiny
vibe.
Rizzle and dazzle.
Yeah.
Shiny shit.
And so like I did it and then I was like, oh my God, I really like this. This is so much fun. Like I wonder how you could grow and how you could develop and like how you could do things and like
Well, typically, how you grow and develop is something called puberty. And what's happening is like your hormones and start to come in. And...
not in that way.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, so I decided, oh my God, I'm doing it. I did the costume. They accepted it. They loved it, blah, blah, blah. So coming down to carnival time now, the person that owned the section was like, well, you want to do production? And I was like, sure. What's production? Like,
Right.
okay, how to get into this? It was like, yo, being a designer and being a producer is like production really makes you the money. Designs is just like a design fee. They move on. That's it.
So they don't have like a factory. There's like, you know, they have automation. We like this do cars and stuff. That's not how carnival costumes are made. It's like
I
by
mean-
hand.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
Yeah. So
That's why it's cost 10,000.
there's a range of producers that actually like
Hey.
locally like produce and like every single backpack is handmade.
Hey, let me explain.
There's
this
not
to-
one
let me
backpack
explain
that
this
is
to you.
made in a factory. There's nothing that could be done like that. No.
Band leaders, if only watching this, and I hope the AI pick this up. There's something called Venezuelans and Mexican children. All you have to do, forget paying all this money. It's called child labor. Let's get this in. Nike does it. Everybody could follow through.
I think,
Okay, so there's a point where they do a lot of stuff in China.
Right.
So there is factory working that does happen as well. But like I
Sweatshops,
said,
It's not sweatshops so much. We're fucking with you. We are fucking with you.
like I said, like there is a range of local producers that, okay, like if you design a costume and you own the section, you would produce it yourself.
Understand.
Obviously, that's not the band's responsibility.
okay.
So basically, that's you could make money.
So you're involved in the both sides.
Correct.
So this is your section.
Well, yeah. And
That's-
then obviously if somebody who owns a section or is a designer that has a section hires you, then you would produce for them.
You're balling.
Yeah.
When are you looking for a little cabana boy by chance? Yeah. All
What
right.
a cabana boy is.
Well,
Somebody
basically,
who's like
he doesn't
rub your
work.
feet.
He doesn't work, but he does what you want him to
Yeah.
do.
He's rub your feet.
Sexually.
He's walk on your back. Well, if you,
Well-
No, I
mash
don't
your
need that.
grapes. All right, cool.
No, I don't.
There's somebody
Yeah.
walking on your back now.
I have a
Alright.
massage service.
Makes sense.
I'm pretty good.
Good. So you're into production. You're into design.
Yeah. But the first year that I tried to do production, though, oh my God, I literally was crying.
Really?
That shit is hard. And it's like, imagine having to do like 100 bras, 100 panties, 100, like,
That's
No, but because how
tedious.
big the section is
it
like,
depends. Like,
no, but like when
So
at
you're-
the point in time.
at
that's
the
what I mean.
point in time, literally, that section was 125 people. And
Okay,
like,
that's
that seems,
paparazzi, right?
that
Yeah.
seems pretty, quote unquote, doable. But honestly, that was rough.
As
I
opposed to how
cried
much
so
people
much.
they're dealing with now.
Right.
What the hell? Somebody go through something here.
Which is nice.
Yeah, that's how people let's get
It's
horn
like
on things.
Sunday, like, you know,
Yes,
slow
no.
Sunday.
Sunday
So
drive. Oh.
right now you're
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I think I found a drinking wino partner. Good for me.
a wino friend.
Yeah, winos get them in the. You like tequila too? I like tequila. Good.
Yeah.
tequila.
So we digress.
Let's come.
Digress. Anyway, so yeah,
some bad
and that
decisions.
really just like kind of propelled me. After that, I was just really interested in design, and I just kind of continued. And it's kind of fascinating in a way because like you try to always come up with something different, a different concept, different color scheme. So it kind of challenges you.
Yeah, because I'm going to
Creatively.
ask you. Like, to me, at my untrained eye, all the costumes was like the damn same. Right? It's just a different color.
That sucks.
I
but
know. I really. I
to
can't tell. I was like, yeah, that's a bra,
me-
that's a panty, that's wings.
I
That's-
understand.
I
So-
can't even tell colors apart, to be honest with you. I thought the issue was black.
So when you watching sections in our band coming down, all I really honestly see is just different colors.
No, all I really seen is this thing real wet boy. Hey, why that fat thing in the camera? This thing real wet boy. That thing real wet. Hey, look at my friend. Hey, this thing. Why am I more on the camera? Why this thing real?
Yeah, so
That's
I mean,
basically all I can see.
what the question I was getting to now is where the merit is in terms of, is it like something that designers just judge amongst themselves who's the best or the better?
Like what do designers line after like how
Yeah.
Manning and Pandey rest in peace, God bless the dead. God bless the dead. Like there's line
Just
behind
now,
it.
right? So the designers now, if there's have like a merit-based situation where they like, he's the best or she's the best, or it's just like a competition thing, like how the super industry is like, yeah, I better than you, you better. It's a dog eat dog, or everybody have like a respect
Camaraderie.
and a hierarchy or something like that.
Like it's Peter Michelle the shit.
Yeah,
and they always be like, okay.
Mitchell's still do mass?
Yeah, he does.
And it's just like,
Serious?
I'm sorry, Peter. I didn't mean, like if you disrespect Peter as the NIU, you're
Black
correct.
ball, yeah.
I mean, honestly, like you have to value people on their levels of talent. So I think as a long-standing designer for so many years, coming up with different things creatively, you would respect him just naturally. And I think if you are a designer that is now coming into the industry, or you've been in the industry like a shorter time, you would respect the people that come before you, because you could see the body of work and you understand how much work it is. So I would say that we don't really have, I think to do that would mean that people would have to admit that other people are better than them.
That's not
And I would say that that's not something that people could easily admit.
Third level of psychological development. Cassie passed this off.
Yeah. But what I would say is that what you asked, designers hang out a lot together because like-minded, we work same hours. So sometimes, like, I would go to work, like, say, okay, I leave here now. I went to work for the day. I came here, then I'm going to go back to work. I'm probably going to finish work like 2 a.m. So sometimes, like, during the carnival season, that happens. And then, obviously, if we're working together, we might be like, okay, let's go to a party now
And what's
at this time.
Off season now? What's be the off season?
I mean, off season, I guess there would be the people that you would naturally like cling to, or like if you work with them. So
No, I mean like after carnival done.
You're
just
there's
off for the year.
when does carnival end? Carnival is throughout the year. Carnival is in
okay.
different
So
countries,
it's not
and you
seasonal,
work
like
for the
long
whole year. No,
Oh, so you'll go Miami, then you'll go Caribana. Try about something Caribana.
I would say okay. So outside of Trinidad, you don't have to work with the same band, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Oh, okay,
So,
okay. No, because that wouldn't be a compete clause, I guess, because Nottingham.
It's a different country.
Yeah, not
and they,
Nottingham
and
competition is
especially
different.
if they have no competition and
Yeah.
they're not even involved in the carnivals, then
Yeah.
they encourage you to design
Because
otherwise.
you always just stay
Stay sharp.
open. Yeah, thing.
Understood.
They want that because they want all their designers to be relevant, if that makes sense. I would think, right? I'm not saying quote unquote, but I would think that that's what they would want regardless.
So, like-
but carnival is all year.
Wow.
All year. Like by the time we finish this gap of it in between, we have to do prototypes for other carnivals. Right after, we have to start design season for Trinidad again. We have Jamaica, we have St. Vincent, St. Lucia,
I like St.
Barbados. Who else is in between?
Grenada?
Grenada,
Jab, mass.
Toronto.
Oh, yeah, Caribana is my shit.
And then London. Then we
Nottingham.
have after that, I
Miami.
think in between Miami has one other.
Yeah.
I can't recall which
And
one
it's
right
suppo-
now.
it's supposed to have
Then
one
it
in
goes
New
to
York.
Cayman. Then it goes. So all of that is in
Labor Day.
between. That's Labor Day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that was one that we really.
Into
Because,
kind of ghetto.
Wait,
I would
too
s-
much.
No, I just don't think they have like bands like that
Oh, it's
actually
like-
hire designers to make costumes.
No, because
So-
they can already design our Tims and our New York fitted with feathers and thing on it. How much New York fitted they can really.
I would say people would take more custom things, so they'd be like, "Oh well, I'll be in Labor Day. Can you make just something specifically for me or something like that?"
So all this while, like people sleeping on like Carnival, Trinidad's product, which is Carnival, right? There's like we were talking yesterday about how the Chinese gonna prototype the pan and take it as theirs now.
They did.
Right. So how, in your estimation, we're gonna protect Trinidad's product? Because as the product gets bigger, a bigger entity now will be able to say, you know what, let's turn this into a regulated industry.
Yeah.
In terms of regulating Carnival, like how could we as a country take our product and put it to the next level?
I think we already did that because Trinidad, like people look at Trinidad as the Mecca and they would not look at anything else the same. The difference is, I think now, is money. So because Carnival is everywhere and you could go to a carnival throughout the year, then you might say, okay, Trinidad is so expensive, I really can't afford to do that, but I'm Jamaican and I live in Jamaica and Carnival coming up in a couple months.
Okay.
So you might just do Carnival
So it's
there.
budget Carnival.
Yeah, I think
Carnival on a Dominique, not Dominique, Martinique.
You're gonna play Carnival in Haiti?
You ever see proper Haitian girls? And Haitian girls look pretty. Not the ones they show you in the magazine. The regular next ones, there's always be gold on, like not like Gaza gold on, like proper gold on.
Sorry, I see a Haitian wrestling match with some.
No, I say that. No. You on shit. You on shit. Without Papa Shango, that was WWF. You on shit. You on shit. That's what that do. We do.
Yeah, good.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I feel like Trinidad's carnival is respected the most, and people literally call it the Mecca. So,
Beside Brazil.
well,
because-
who is Brazil again?
Oh god.
Oh my God. Hold on. That's where the weavers come from.
Good, oh good.
That's
I
where
cannot
the-
know
hold on.
Brazil.
Don't look like a werewolf. I don't care.
Okay, look at this. How we start. Take your finger and I want to see a scalp. Look.
You could just
Oh,
do this.
that's why you're not real. Hey. I give them a touch I hit. Hey, I feel it scalp here, boy.
Am I like it's real.
I ain't touched a scalp since 1992. Money was still alive.
My uncle is still working in the red house. Yeah. Good. Yeah. But I mean, to be honest,
But I
Trinidad is the
respect
shit.
Brazilians. Like, you don't even understand. Like, I had to do my costume for Jamaica Carnival this year is called Rio. And I really wanted to, obviously, like, I got into the movie and everything like that, but I really researched, like, Brazilian Carnival and, like,
What movie?
Rio.
with the birds.
The birds.
What?
Yeah, it's a animation, a live animation.
Oh, I was like, I thought you was. If you want to watch a Brazilian movie, you need to see City of God. That's
Yeah, I saw that.
well, right. You get that movie. Let that inspire you.
Yeah, that's inspiring. I don't know if a little violent. Jesus,
mean,
that is
it's
not
Brazil.
inspirational.
Is it real
for-
Brazil?
That's why I had to watch a cartoon. Some pretty colors, whatever. My actual design was a parrot.
Oh, like the
Show
that
us. Yes.
What kind of parrot? What kind of parrots?
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
different species
Yeah,
of
well,
parrots.
like, that's why I asked you. Yeah.
The Trinidad Owen. Wow. A cockatoo, a macaw. which one?
I just literally seeing regular. Oh, okay, zoom up. Will you proper please? Oh yeah, she waxed. Good
Yeah,
stuff, good
she
stuff.
walks. She.
Oh God, I'm showing you all the bras so you
Is
can
that
see the
candlestick?
parrots.
Wow.
No,
She okay. We not to this guy. She zoomed up. She
No,
zoomed
I
up.
just-
She just what you did? You did this?
Jen literally did this to us, guys.
That was full transparent. That's what she did. I was like, yeah, let me see the part. I
We
was
see.
like, yeah, we see the bird. We seen it.
That boy cage up, boy. Jesus Christ.
that is not what I meant.
But
Anyways,
it's a-
I'm
it's
trying to.
Jaguar on the loose.
It's a parrot head.
Okay.
Yeah, it forms
That's what
the
she-
rest of the parrot body.
I see where you did that.
She's a regular model, or like that's somebody is work with the band, or that's
You
just
don't
a
know
regular.
this person?
Who is she? We don't know this person. Is she a popular model?
What's her name?
What's her name?
Link up for the podcast.
Wait, who is this?
Um,
Plug your model, Jen.
This girl is so weird. No.
Who is this?
No.
Well, I mean, she's a model, of course. She's probably very good at her job and thing.
But
Ooh, yeah. All right, good for you.
well, I could model too. My followers high too.
how high?
We don't want to
You know,
to
toot you on the horn
toot you on the
with
horn,
the
yeah.
podcast,
And
but
brag.
we two behind she.
Yeah. We don't want to brag.
We moving.
I mean,
We moving. It's 12.
ain't no chop liver on this side.
Wait now,
too.
what the fuck? With the skinny men costumes, I find I should model for fucking. What one? Include me. Dan Raj, include me. Wine, Dan Raj, wine. Wine your waist.
I think they have skinny man costume.
They do. Plus, he also is.
Hold on.
He's a skinny man.
Hold on. Let's see the leg. Check out the next set. That's skinny like that? That's skinny.
Yeah, I could get you. Actually, this pants is a Dan Rajman pants.
You wearing that size pants up?
Moo. That's what I was saying.
You could get smaller. Don't worry.
It's smaller than me? He's smaller than me? Shit, boy.
He not smaller than you.
Wait
But-
now. I have a partner who's I think Val Mickey.
Yeah,
You know Val?
of course.
Oh yeah.
That's your partner.
That's nice. I know the niggas in
Stop.
primary school. I
Watch
know the
my
niggas in primary.
face. That's your partner.
That's what dog. That's
your
what dog. That's
No,
what
no,
dog.
watch
That's
me
what-
in my face when you
that's
say
what-
dog. Watch me
that's
in my
what
face, dog.
That's what dog.
Watch me my face and tell me that your partner.
Hey, I'll say this.
Yeah.
I'll say this.
You're not looking at me.
Shut up. I'll say this.
Watch me my
Stop.
face and tell me that.
I'm trying to look at the guest.
Van
Leave me
is your
alone.
partner.
Leave me alone. When I'm not life partner or anything like that, I mean, like, yo, pause. But what I mean was, I'll say this.
Yeah.
I was in some spot. I was doing camera work back in the day. Fal is the most niggerish Indian I know. Like, the man, like, what, like, fucking,
Yeah.
what's the name of Zoolander? He walk up like Luke Wilson from Zoolander in a fur coat. The shit was real warm.
So he's a pimp.
I don't know what the fuck the nigga was doing. Like, it's like, hey, Val, you want real shit with that one. You like fur coat. It's real hot. It's like a club. And so the club had one or two wet thing, whatever. But he even have VIP section. I come with the camera. He's like, hey, what's this scene? I was like, you see a lot bit like this?
Yeah.
What's going on? All the wet bitches, all the wet girls was inside there. I was like, Val, who's these kids? Like, if you wait. And he said, like, whichever one. I watching my. I clearly missed out on this opportunity.
Well, hear them out. That's your friend.
Yeah, no, you come on the show. You come on the show.
Yeah.
You come on the show. You come on the Okay. What you watching about that for?
I just
I
watched
know him
it.
since primary school.
Okay.
I know him since primary school.
All right,
Well, that's what my sister told me. I don't remember primary school.
He's good people's, and he actually did a podcast the other day as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw him.
Cool. Yeah.
But yeah,
Hey, we went to school with the guy. Stop the
he
shit.
is
What am I
actually the
doing?
creative director of Lost Tribe.
Oh.
Oh.
So he has a huge title.
Lost Tribe.
Yeah.
Nice.
Interested
Very
in
nice.
playing in Lost Tribe, you could get through.
Listen.
Why you say, hey? What do you mean say get true? I ain't ready down.
No. I wouldn't even think that you are. I was just saying, like,
if I had a like, don't want to do some kind of thing like that for a costume, I know you. I'm going like with that.
Okay.
I mean, we could do the two. I mean, you're kind of Indianish. You fit in the demographic.
kinda.
Oh
Half.
no! What we do? We were straight near here, and let's put up a picture like Dan Raj or something. Not Sean Dan Raj.
Cruella.
Poor Sean. Sean, I'm so sorry for
Nah, Sean, yeah, we know Sean.
Sean. Now, yeah, you know
That's
him.
Sean.
You know him. And then then you could say Nehi, and we run around a tree and thing and see how
Oh my god, those are the best though. You have to admit, like those Indian movies when they
Yeah,
like
she grew up Hindu.
sing it.
She grew. That's the only Indian movies.
All right.
How I grew up Hindu.
You grew up Hindu. You went
No,
to
I
Hindu primary.
didn't.
You went to Hindu primary
What were
school.
you
No, I
going,
didn't.
what you was going to say about these Hindu movies that are the best? We need to know.
Like honestly, like I love how they just sing and dance in the movies
Okay.
and go and hide by the trees.
Like,
I find it just
it's
so
romantic.
It's very nostalgic.
You wanna run around a tree with man? You videotape and put it on the U channel.
I will be the cameraman.
Yeah, you will hold the camera.
Yeah, I will hold the camera.
No, you can do the. Have I enough Indian to do the? You can do. Let me see your neck roll the neck. Come on.
I don't know if I could do it.
You could.
I mean, maybe on an off
You could do it,
time.
but
I'm feeling like
you could do it. Put your back into it.
What the fuck?
You could do it.
I
Put
feel
your
like
back
I'm on
into
the spots.
it. You are on the spot. The G spot.
Jesus Christ. G for Jesus Christ.
G for
G for Jesus Christ.
G for gangsters. G for gangsters. That's what I meant. You pervs. You perverts.
John, no
I never
star.
drinking this wine again.
You're right.
But honestly, like you think this fine getting tipsy?
You think it getting tipsy?
If you could hold it
No,
straight,
let me ask
Yeah,
you.
too.
Wait, getting in that kind of mood?
Whoa.
Whoa. Like what you have to do? Look
Nah.
at this.
What you showing
Yo,
your middle finger
this
for?
is carnival.
What
right?
was that?
My nail break.
Oh, I thought that was squeezy.
I thought that was your
No.
fashion.
I was looking to see if I have glue on my nails.
You need glue? You have some crazy glue somewhere around there.
No, I'm supposed to do my nails tomorrow, so
Oh, why are you doing your nails? Why
If
you
it won't break off
sober
again.
to get
So-
drunk again?
everybody's asked me the same thing, but
Yeah.
honestly, like it's something that I do every month. That's like like self-care.
Yes, we
So,
know
like-
we know what self-care is, Jen.
So obviously, like like you give yourself like certain things.
This
Like
sounds so
that
female.
is
Yeah.
that is my thing because I'm not a hair person and
You're not a hair person.
Shave it
meaning like
off,
I
shave it
don't no
all
meaning
off.
that I don't go to get my hair done. That's
Lucky
not something I do
you.
regularly.
So funny picky head birds.
No.
Yes, you blackies.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, Bazi, what? Anyways, no, I just mean that I could slap my hair in a bun and be fine, or like
Right now, some picky head bird go and hear this and
fucking
hate you.
narrowhead bitch.
She gonna be like,
I waited for it.
I don't have my no costume from Shea kid. It's like, bitch, we done get your money already. Next year. Move along.
And I mean, who else you going to play with?
Yeah, who else you gonna
but
play with?
deep down, honestly, like I real thinking about putting a wig in my hair. So I mean, look at me.
John.
I said, okay,
Take a
so
drink, take a drink.
if I'm going to be Cruella, right?
Take a drink.
Obviously, I.
All right.
We didn't want to play it for the day.
yeah,
We didn't want to play it for the day, but
Well,
like
sit
we
talking.
finally entered there. Yeah, we in the Twilight Zone,
But
guys.
put it away.
I know she was gonna talk shit once, you know.
Oh
You can't-
no! I saw you with a wig on already.
Wait, you saw?
Yeah.
Yes, dog. We went. Alright, so I'll tell you the backstory. I went to a fete and you was in the same Cruella.
That was Band Launch, Bazzy.
Yes. I see him
Obviously.
back lunch with a Cruella wig on. Yes,
Yeah.
and I was like, but what the fuck, Jenna, when she had back?
Clearly, I wasn't invited.
Yeah. Don't worry, you was
No,
probably,
see,
you probably went on your
I see
on a mission or something.
No, I don't know mission. I was on a CPAP.
Maybe next
Don't
year.
cry.
On a CPAP.
Don't cry.
Maybe
my
next year you could come.
I like how you said come. That's all I heard. Good for me.
This wine, I was steaming it.
Yeah, it's
This
steamy.
wine boils before it come out.
But yeah,
Anyway, yeah. So,
I
it's
have
been
my-
Cruella in it.
I have my question.
Go ahead, my friend.
Thank you. So the lame question to ask is, what gives you inspiration? Because that's what everybody would ask. I want to know is like, you know, some people is be like, oh, I going to do some ayahuasca or some kind of thing like that, or some kind of party flavor. That's
Yeah.
have them like, man, a zone, the caramel thing. Like, do you have a that? Is like, is it like alcohol? Is it like, okay, I just go and drink some wine and like, boys, I go and use our rose for 30 minutes. I was like, this going to put me in, like, what's the thing that's
weed?
Is it, what is it?
Just internal.
I mean, honestly, like I think
What is the drug? What is the vice?
I don't think it's anything necessarily in particular. I think with me, when it comes to being creative and designing, like I get really obsessed with what I'm working on in the moment. And then I think I'm the type of person that needs like relaxation after like hours of being like really into something. So I more think that the things that I may take or what I may do would be to kind of like get me out of that zone and more calm me down as a person rather than I take it to actually get that vibe. Now, don't get me wrong. I
Say it.
have,
Don't be afraid. This is a safe space.
I mean, okay, you know, if we work in, we might drink.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You know, we might drink. It might motivate us to you know, just be like a little more like happy
Upbeat.
about what we're doing and like get it done
because
quick.
because Willy Wonka might come and let the Oompa Loompas, you know, that kind of shit. They must drunk all the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say like, if I do engage in something else, maybe you know a little smoke or something. It would be a little.
It eases the process.
Yeah, I
Understood.
have seen myself really like look at things differently during being in that state.
You like the question, no? You like the question? Yeah, because everybody's asked the one that's be like, oh, so what gives you inspiration? What
I
is-
mean, because inspiration is something that comes all the time. You can't really say what gives you inspiration, and like sometimes you go for the inspiration because
Yeah.
you are faced with a project. Like,
my
what you gonna do?
favorite Trinidadian of all time, V.S. Naipaul. V.S. Naipaul, when that question was asked him, it was in Lakshmi Gills. You know Lakshmi Gills?
yeah,
And he was like, he literally, I'm kind of romantic question. That's a derivative question. And he was just curving all questions the entire day from all the students. And I was like, I didn't understand at the time. And then I understood it as an adult. I was like, they said, why you getting like this? His exact words. You guys are not on my level for me to have to explain myself to you. And I was like, I love this man. Please, I'm reading all his books, I wish I could literally give yes night, but we didn't get bars.
Oh, Keith
we
Murray
didn't.
would say it. God bless you.
God bless you that. We didn't get bars. I wanted bars. I wanted VS. All my favorite Trinidadians. So we started the podcast too late, bro. We could have get VS. I think so.
Don't worry, we have him in spirit. It's all good.
May the force be with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I get him too because I think that sometimes when you try to explain certain things to people based upon like creativity, it's very hard for somebody who's not
It is.
there to really understand.
I'm so glad that you didn't say this. Well, as a creative, that phrase is like,
I mean, I think, okay, I get that, but also like, how can we define ourselves? Because there's not like what ministry, this is my issue,
arts
right?
and multiculturalism.
No,
That's a multicultural. Come the fuck
It's befitting that you brought this up, Jen. Because I was going to ask you, as a designer, what's your biggest setback or challenge that you're facing right now?
I just feel like there's no one that actually has our back. So like honestly, deep down,
Gotta say pause.
Sorry. Yeah.
Gotta
but
say
Yo,
Hey, yo. Which part of deep down?
talk about it. Down.
I just feel like as a designer, it's very hard to have representation, and sometimes to fight for your rights as a designer, it's a little like people don't really value what you do.
You don't have a union or something like that?
No.
Hey, this is the one aspect of trade that is not unionized. Wow.
So like
Is that fairly
Kind
young
of-
industry or?
no, I just feel like designers just really didn't realize that was something that they needed. And I mean, deep down, I kind of want to push for it.
Like an association at least.
Yeah, at least because I feel like,
Designer Association.
yeah, because honestly, okay,
The-
who is
the-
going to say
ATD.
we should be paid this amount of money and this is fair? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you put
like
in
a
all
ceiling
this
on
time and energy.
The problem with that is it will end up like that oil and gas. And what will happen is less work. Well, the union go fight for that. Is it seen? Why, bruh? We do this with design last say, hey,
yeah.
I'm going to walk past the hero signs. Like, yeah, that's what we said. That's the theme. This
It's
is hero.
hero.
Yeah.
Hero. And we just like,
So you're gonna is like an average is like
I know, and I think that's-
them that black.
Which is why I think like people didn't push for it, so people didn't move forward in that way. But I do think that a lot of ways that we are treated and even like the way we are paid and stuff like that is very unfair.
Really? Yeah. Well, I mean,
mean,
as a designer in
You
your
know,
shoes,
walk at 10 days now. I'll show you unfair pay.
a designer in your shoes, right? Versus a designer in we say, where's a small band? In general. Mardi Gras.
Okay.
Yeah. A designer in a Mardi Gras shoes and yours. Obviously, it's two different realms. Yeah. Like you had to climb that ladder. All right. But would you not say that it's fair that they had to go through the ringer and pay the dues per se to reach to that point of actually saying, well, I'm able to go to carnivals around the world and design for the biggest and the
You get
best.
to travel and see a lot of things.
You don't just
I
start
agree.
designing and do that one
Because
time.
does the band pay for your airfare at least? Or you gotta pay for your money? You gotta foot your bill to reach to the location.
I mean, I would say it depends on your contract with the band and what you're doing.
Everything
she
negotiable.
talking like a serious.
You're a businesswoman.
Yeah, so in this industry, like if I am working for different countries and I'm able to do production or go to the carnival, that's something that I would work into my contract, yeah.
Understood.
So you need an assistant or something like that, like somebody to just hold your phone, answer your calls.
No, I don't really be on my phone during this time.
Bitch.
What a swerve!
Yeah, bitch.
Swerve!
Bitch. I didn't want to work for you anyway. I didn't want to work for you anyway.
But honestly, do you know how much people just ask me that?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I
not
would
even
imagine.
like
No, because what they're looking for is just they want
Perks.
the
they want the
perks.
fruiting and the
Yeah,
perks.
perks.
And, no,
Like,
I get it.
no
I
free
get
party.
it. I get it. I
No,
get it.
for
I
me,
get it.
I
I
didn't
get
care about the
it.
party, and I would not care about that because you see how it's moving. It's like, that's not my speed. But I just like something to do during the day, you know. Something
Yeah.
to do during the day.
And the transport
I
and
might,
still, you
I might be a trust fund baby. I don't know. I bored. I might be at 10 days. Who knows?
True.
That's the
I
beauty of
mean,
it, huh?
Who knows? I'm an enigma.
It's called
Emphasis.
anima.
Emphasis on nig. Anyway.
Yeah. But it's all good. You see, that question come up because it's like hinging on the point of what advice you will give to people who not fortunate enough in your shoes now, you know, like they in some halfway band trying to make it and they getting fucked over now, you know. Like what you would tell them.
You're trying to push you up.
Yeah, no,
You're trying to push you up because she's like, oh, so you feel you really have it like that?
you better than me. Yeah.
Hey, Basi, don't do it.
First of all, that
already
was
done.
him. He said that. I didn't see this.
That's halfway
But
bands, we know. Fuck that.
honestly, like I think as a designer, you have to constantly keep working on your craft because just how people say practice makes perfect. I feel like as I grow older in this business
Like how old you would say, if you had to say age, like your general age, if you had to say older.
Just what a question.
I said, well, yeah. If you had to say old, like he was like older than like 25, younger than 40.
Possibly. Anyways,
Sharp as a tack, like.
what I'm trying to say is that I think that it's very important to keep practicing your craft because, I mean, honestly, the design world in a general sense in Trinidad is pretty saturated because everybody is a designer.
Okay, let me explain this there, right? I never wanted to propose to a girl before or anything like that, but if I do, you will be in the top 5. Based on what you just said there, because this year basically that's kicking somebody that tried to stunt on me in the vagina. So good for you.
Oh, God.
Good for you. I'm being petty. Petty. You designer, bitch. Anyway, continue.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm just saying, yeah, just practice your craft. And the thing is, I'm being honest, it's hard.
Crab in a barrel kind of situation.
Not today.
And I would be honest, like, yeah, no, meaning like,
Or they just teach people drawing and thing and plagiarize and
No, people is
everything, yeah.
that's how people
no,
is
I think, no. It all depends on who you are and your experience as well in the industry that really like determines like your how people would want you then. I'm saying the wrong things, but at the end of the day, if you're a new designer and your stuff isn't as good,
your shit is
then-
garbage. That's what you're trying to say. Your shit is
I mean-
trash.
Atrocious.
I mean, naturally,
Yeah, that first gen shit.
yeah, and it
That
was
she didn't show us,
shit.
by the way.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm so embarrassed.
After the
around
show,
That's when you know,
people
that's when
saying,
you know, guys, if you're guys or girls, I'm not sure where the both swinging, but if she show you that, I mean, she really love you. If she show you that shit, because it was horrible. She showed me the back.
Horrendous.
It was horrendous. I would not hire her.
it was, and the colors too. It was like
The palette was like, oh.
They said, "Oh, this girl doing, man?"
Yeah.
All right,
I
so-
was ashamed. So I would say that if I went to a band with that design and they didn't take me, like I could understand.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's so competitive, and then a lot of seasoned designers are already affiliated with bands. It is very difficult for them to choose someone new out of the box.
Unless it come as like an assistant or something.
Hey, yo. Come on.
New to the
You just
box.
can't be balling this thing just so.
Yeah,
Like,
she
every
don't-
time you say it, yeah,
She don't.
pause,
No,
right?
she don't. She doesn't
She okay,
understand.
though. She okay.
She don't have enough black in her. Well, she will. Anyway.
It's all good though. That's crazy that you just
Hey,
said that
yo.
though. Actually, but go ahead.
Yeah, she likes the jokes. You know when they laugh at my jokes, guys, where that goes. Anyway.
Shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, I would say this is probably a little out of the way, but I've seen a designer that literally built her business outside of Trinidad and then Trinidad.
Okay.
And
Usually it's the best way to go.
I think that model worked really well.
Right.
For who?
So, in general,
It would
because
for more than one than who just said?
I believe that it would work better because I feel like if you get the recognition outside, then it's really hard for them to deny you inside.
Inside. Yeah, that's
Which sucks, and I understand that that's probably a lot harder, but I think bands on the outside are more willing to give other designers opportunities.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
You know?
Makes sense. Absolutely makes sense.
Why
So-
did you go to Carnival though? Because I mean he was already in London. London was like a fashion mecca. But why doesn't go Paris? Like try to go France or go Tokyo. You gotta go Tokyo.
Yeah, you're right.
Why-
And
why-
honestly,
yeah.
honestly, now that I have been in the industry this long, I want something different and
What do you-
something new. So maybe I might go to Tokyo and Paris and try something different because I do clothing and resort wear and swimwear as well.
You see, but you didn't wanna hire me. I had the link in some Asian spots, but you didn't want the assistant, so fuck off. It's not for you anymore.
I feel like I could still maneuver my way.
That's not. One thing I'll tell you about me and maneuvering. I maneuver. What does Cabra say? I maneuver the booth.
Dog, you're drinking the wine and do the thing.
Yeah, you want some more? You want
No,
some
but-
more last?
Yeah, so you see yourself in the future as somebody who branching into like more mainstream design.
I wouldn't say mainstream, but I've always been really fascinated with like jackets and coats and like winter stuff.
Okay,
So I
okay.
feel like that's something that would be challenging for me. And also recently I decided that I wanna delve into interior design because
Oh, goody.
I feel as though if I could style a person, then I could style like a space and a room and a house. And to me, that's challenging in a way that is not the same thing I'm doing, but on a similar wavelength.
You
And that's
consulted you, don't worry.
that's what I like.
think, so you're a stylist outside of the carnival thing. You
Yeah.
understand? I think I need a stylist, and there's no bullshit.
Can't sell a stylist, huh? Oh.
No,
Right.
like no. I'm Poppy, show me.
Nah,
You
this
ain't gonna
year,
do
I mean, I do
Conscience,
styling for like companies and like commercials and stuff like that as
Oh,
well.
like that? No, I talk more like personal stylist.
I also do personal styling. I also do personal shopping.
What the hell is personal shop?
Personal shopping is basically you have somewhere to go, you need an outfit. I would help you get that outfit.
There's not these bitches just come up with jobs in 2024 like that, you know. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say bitch. Like that.
This has been a job for a while. It's just that Trinidadians feel like they could bypass and not pay for these kind of things.
Well, that's exactly what I was trying to organize.
Yeah.
Yeah. You smell alright, boy.
No, I know
Smell-
it. I know it very well.
Like so you didn't think I'd up here?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I am saying
stereotype.
no. I am saying in general, like people don't see that as a real job.
I understand.
You understand? So that's something that people think that is
kinda
not
uncultured.
really a job and people wouldn't hire you for. But
Think about it. You get like this 22-year-old young man to this.
you are 22.
Oh, what you thought that was?
Okay.
Mercy, please.
No, I just no. Like I
What kind of thing is this, my young boy? What your ass is? Whoa. Hey, yo.
no. I'm not trying to.
Episode getting crazy.
When the top one, I was
Now
like,
I know.
yeah. I apologize. Don't go take your shower with us.
Wait.
I mean, well, you don't look like 22 though.
Okay.
You look a little more mature, like in your face.
Finally.
Oh,
Finally.
Don't worry. Hey, listen.
But I don't know. I'm not judging your age.
If I shave this shit, I want to look back like 40.
So, ladies and
Probably.
gentlemen, yeah, what it be, right? We reaching to the end of the show.
Oh, God.
All right. I wanted to say your final words. We actually appreciate you being here. What would you say to the people for Carnival? Especially when them going and pay that 12,000 and can't buy their own costume.
Yeah, girls, if I had a bull fit, see what you got to do.
Fellas,
The way
you
I
go and buy a costume and you don't have your own money though.
Hey, fellas,
It's absurd.
if you're paying for the costume, make sure you're bullying the girl. That's all I'm saying. Because you can't be paying.
Don't have bull with that costume money, boy. You gonna pay 12 grand for a jam, dog? Come on now, man.
I mean,
Let me get
what's
it.
the most I would pay? 12 grand is a stretch.
12 grand for a jam?
Oh, okay, like if it's like
She had to scrub my
like,
driver with
if
a
it's,
toothbrush, though.
like if it's Meghan Markle or something. I guess because you know she.
Meghan Markle.
guess she up
But
there.
she don't need no 12 grand.
No, but no, you never know. Time's gonna run hard on our English family.
Gosh, boy.
He calling, he falling, you know. Anyway,
So, Jen, the microphone is yours.
What? What can I say?
see these fucking convert girls. But
Say,
anyway.
say all the nappy head bitches don't come and try to come in my bar next day.
He
just joking.
Yes, he's
No,
from.
honestly, I think that you should just like sign up early, save your money, and like go through the process in that way. If you can't get through, if somebody can't do the costume. for
Or you could play hide and seek with the security on Carnival Monday and Tuesday.
Like
I mean,
we
people
do.
do that.
Nah, guilty.
I have never done that, but honestly, maybe as a woman too, that might be a little sketchy.
It's a
Why
bit dodgy.
would he be
Like
jumping
trying to
the fence?
dodge in and out of the band,
No,
and
but
then they're like,
that's
"Oh,
shiesty
bitch,
thing
you're
to
supposed
do.
to be out. Where's your band?" Like, I would feel so embarrassed.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, going on
and
with
then
that.
people like, "Oh my God, you saw Jen? Like, she wasn't in the band, and the security put her out."
You know, I want to be, but I want to be on that level. Like,
Dog, I can't take that
oh,
embarrassment.
yeah, she get the dog for that? Yeah, she.
Sorry, no.
You get the dog.
Is that absolute no?
Many file just now. I
Is
said,
that, is that
where
absolutely
your full
no?
coat, nigga? Where your full coat, bitch? Well, hell.
That's quite embarrassing. At the outside of the bar watching the security, like,
Well, I'm going to get in now.
like come on,
Nah,
like,
that's why you
watch
said
him,
the people, if you want to storm bands, you got to know the rope, man. The boss.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know the
that's
rope,
smart.
Know the rope, man. It's like, wait,
If
nah.
you know the rope, man,
Jamal.
you're good because they are the people that is really
They
be the
really-
ones to get you out.
No, they, no,
I
they,
don't know all the rope, man.
no. I'll show you. You run a course
yeah.
on how to storm a band.
He's a regular sober.
I am just saying,
Stormtrooper.
don't storm bands,
Nah,
and there might be still options for people to sign up.
Could I just pay for a band for Tribe? That's what I want to know. Like, I could just pay how much for just
No.
a band? Damn.
Russia.
I just want a wine and a red gill from
No.
the West. That's what I want to do.
Jump
Then
up,
you have to buy a costume.
jump
That's
up,
just-
Do I have to
FIFA
wear the
wine,
costume?
Run.
You don't have to wear the costume, no, but once you have on the band, you're good.
But pay
Honestly.
for the costume.
Wait, no, what was
The,
that?
the reason why they give you all costumes is so that we could look uniformed.
Right.
And not
About
everybody
that.
and everything and all over the place. That's like a Monday look now, which is kind of weird. But if you notice, Lost Tribe, they have a theme every year. So like their Monday wear would be orange,
Lost
or their
Tribe too
Monday wear
disciplined
would
for
be
me.
white. Like it's very themed and.
I like how excited you are about something I know nothing about. It's like,
I mean,
yeah.
it's exciting
a new
because
thing.
you want to see the concepts and like how things come about.
Mm.
And I mean, this carnival is a really, really short season, so it's like a lot of pumping, a lot of going out, and then like
Mm.
carnival, you know.
Two man.
Yeah, last words, Gills. If you had a bull fit, just make sure the man have money because Gills here bulling fit and he ain't buy any costume. Go.
As usual, do good every time and good will follow. Right? Stay good. Bye.